It doesn't. It's not logical. What are we doing?
Earthbound podcast.
Fuck. I don't know what to say. That's your intro.
You know what? That's kind of fitting. That's fitting for the return.
85.
Return not with a bang, but with a whimper. Fuck.
I didn't know. I know what to say.
Yeah.
85. It's been a while. Been a few months.
Yeah. When was the last episode?
I'll tell you. I close the page. So. I type an Earthbound podcast.
Earthbound podcast.
YouTube says 3 months ago. So it's been a bit. It's been actually I'd say probably closer to 4 months, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Been a while. I had to take a little break. Had to take some time to ourselves.
Yeah, we had to really invest in our portfolios.
We did.
I lost everything.
Yeah, you did. How
are your investments going?
My investments are non-existent. I don't invest. I invest.
So collectively, we've made negative money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, me especially, because I had to spend a lot of money every few months or so.
Alakazam.
Dollars.
Alakazam.
And something dollars. For my education. So that's quite excellent.
Dude, how's that going?
Well, hey, that's one update, is that semester's over. It's now summer.
Hooray!
I had my finals and stuff. It was such a fun time, and I definitely was not stressed out. It wasn't the worst finals period, but I did have to spend a lot of time programming a little game in Java. You may have heard of it. It's called Minecraft. That was my final project.
What? That was you?
Yeah. But no, I made a little casino game.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah. I chatted a little bit about it. People really liked it because we had an opportunity to you get extra points on your project if you present in front of the class, and I agreed to do it because I was like, I'm pretty confident in my project. Unfortunately, I actually got kind of scammed because it was like 2 days before we were going to present, and the professor was asking like, all right, what order do we want to go in? Who wants to go first? And I for some reason just hesitated, even though I prefer to go first. And then I was gonna go last. I didn't end up going last because some people asked to go late. But I was stressing, dude. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be the one who goes last, and I'm gonna have like the worst project. And then that was not the case.
I feel like if you go last, you either have the best presentation or the worst presentation, especially for that in those scenarios.
Yours more.
Yeah, that's also true.
Truthfully, people don't really remember. I don't commit other people's presentations to memory. I don't care. Like it. I'm like, I might think about it when you're presenting it, but afterwards, unless it's catastrophically terrible and like someone dies during your presentation, I'm not gonna remember.
God, yeah, I was about to say I can really only remember my presentation that I had to do for one class, and it was just because things went off the rails so quickly because it was a group presentation.
Yeah. Yeah, man. There was one project though. It made me feel kind of good because I think it may have been the group who presented right before me, which I felt kind of bad because so their project was they were basically just making blackjack, and it was it was 2 guys worked on this project, by the way. They made blackjack, and it was just a very basic game that you start with a certain amount of money, and you got to bet a certain amount of money. And I don't even know if there was a winning condition. I don't think there was a goal. You just bet until you ran out of money.
I mean, is there a goal to the real life blackjack?
Well, when you're making a game, you should make some kind of win condition, I imagine. You make a certain amount of money to get to, which is what I did for my project. And I also include their basically my project was like 3 games, and one of them was blackjack, and the blackjack in my game was just theirs but better. So I felt kind of bad. I kind of mogged them insanely hard because that was 2 guys making one game that was not very good, and then I was one guy making a game that was also 3 other games that was pretty good.
You Java mogged them.
I did genuinely.
God, dude, yeah. Was that even a thing during the last episode of the podcast? Did those terms exist?
Yeah. No, they not in the current way that they're used, I'm sure, but the term like mogging has definitely existed for like many years.
Yeah, no, I
it
assume
definitely
so.
wasn't. People weren't saying jester gooning. People didn't say that. I don't think anyone said that. Maybe I wasn't in the loop, so maybe there's more lore to this than I'm aware of. But
that one tweet has done irreparable damage to not only my vocabulary, but for the vocabulary of like so many others, including you.
Yeah.
Because I remember we were sitting in a VC. I don't remember who brought it up because it was you, myself, and then also Franco, and we were, and Josh joined later, and it was the Dolan Dark, I think.
Yeah, Slop Live.
Yeah, Slop Live. Shout out to Slop Live, by the way.
Big fan.
Yeah, dude, I genuinely, I think it's my currently most watched YouTube video because it's like 2 minutes of him explaining like what the current thing is, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it's like, okay, it is, he calls it slop because in reality it is slop, but it's like, it's soulful slop, okay? Because there's other channels
he's the soul. He's the soulful slop.
No, because there's other channels that will basically do the same thing, but they'll stretch any topic that he covers in like a minute and a half. They take like half an hour to get through. Yeah, and it's like actually absurd.
I know a common comparison is Moist Critical and Pyrocynical.
Yeah.
Pyrocynical, especially. I know that, like, I haven't watched any of their videos, but there's so many comments that are like he'll be talking about, like, there was a controversy with, like, a piece, like, someone stealing bread, and, like, a comment would be like, oh, Pyrocynical would explain what the history of bread is.
Yeah. He would. And then he would, like, leak furry images on the internet. Which is like the other thing he's known for, I think.
I think that's the only 2 things that he's known for. Like Slop Live comments and the fucking furry mods on games that he leaks.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's seen the TF2 clip, right?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, don't look it up.
Franco, don't look it up. Franco, don't look it up.
Franco probably knows. He has those mods, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He commissioned those mods. That's why they exist.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, but yeah, anyway, so Slop Live was talking about it, and you joined, and we just watched the Slop Live video, and we were just, I remember we were losing our mind, because he was, like, talking about, he was jester gooning, and chin mogging. I don't even remember the word, it's been so long.
Dude, I don't know why, something about the way it was written, it literally read like Dr. Seuss.
I really liked the edits of like the World War II with the soldiers reading the newspaper that's like clavicular gets mogged.
Yeah. Dude, I actually, it's crazy. I read at some point that apparently that guy he didn't have anything to do with a fraternity. He wasn't even a frat leader. He's just some guy. And also apparently some other guy, some other streamer or something got revenge by frame mugging that guy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my god.
But I don't know anything else about it. Actually, no, I do know something else about it. There's also some other guy. Actually, maybe it's one of those guys that I referenced. I don't know the difference between them. They kind of all look the same, but one of them's like bald, and people keep taking his wig off, and it shows that he's bald. It's kind of crazy.
I mean I've talked about it on the podcast, but like it's been a while since I've talked about it. But I'm gonna, if I lose my hair, I'm just gonna go bald and embrace it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, like bald's not that bad of a look.
I mean, it's bald is always better than balding.
Yes, I
better.
will stand by that till the end of time. People who have like receding hairlines and are like trying to desperately cling to it, just shave it off, bro. Like you're done. Let it go, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you should grow like a wizard beard too.
Be bald and grow a wizard beard.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know why, but like bald and wizard beard to me shouts like a very old like biker boy.
I guess. I think
because I feel like I've seen people like that. Sorry.
I think it depends maybe upon your BMI.
Yeah.
If you're like some fat guy, then probably. Or that's just mall Santa, because they can also be bald, and you just wear a wig.
Yeah.
It's like, which one are you going to be? Are you going to be a biker, or are you going to be a mall Santa?
Which path do I choose?
Or you could be a skinny guy and be
what
like
would you think is cooler? A fat bike? Yeah, I think so too.
What do you mean? I think so too.
You wait? Did you not say the fat biker wizard?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
I was talking over you. We were just talking over each other. I don't even know. I was like, or you can also be like a skinny guy and you can just be like a wizard or something.
Oh, well, I think
what you were talking about. What were you saying?
I was saying, like, if you had to choose between like mall Santa and fat biker,
I wouldn't want to be either of them, because you got to be fat to do either of them.
Well, you have to choose one. If you were fat and bald and had a beard, which one would you choose?
Wait, if I pick mall Santa, do I actually have to go be a mall Santa?
I mean, I'm assuming so. Like,
at least I'm not doing that. I'd be a biker.
Yeah. Because what? Why would you choose mall Santa if you aren't gonna be a mall Santa?
You can look like one,
I guess, and you could walk around and people would be like, "Wait, are you Santa?"
Yeah, I'd be like, "No, why would you?"
Yeah, no.
That? Santa's in the north.
Go away.
Why are you talking to me? You're gonna be on the naughty list for falsely accusing someone of being Santa. Yeah. Dude, something that we can talk about is we had something of a night last night, actually. Okay, do you think Franco's asleep? That's my question.
I mean, how long has we been recording for?
Not even 15 minutes.
Franco, just pretend to fall asleep for a second.
Yeah. We beat Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, dude, the first official Baldur's Gate 3 run ever, like by any human being. We were the first people to beat Baldur's Gate 3 together.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was very fun. I had a fun time throughout the entire campaign.
Yeah. It is my favorite game ever. What do you think about it?
I really enjoyed it, like through and through. Like, I see why you enjoy it so much. I see why you have so many hours, because of like the amount of things you can do.
I would hope so, because we're gonna play it again.
Yeah.
Because we've already agreed to do a mod run. Well, we agreed upon that a long time ago, but we didn't think about Super Heavy till last night when we beat the game.
Yeah, because we were up until 1 a.m. and then I was up until 2 a.m. thinking about my character for the modded run.
Yep. I have 3 character ideas. I'm still running through my options. I gotta think. I gotta ponder. Because
I've told you I have 2 character ideas, and they are pretty much the same character idea. It's just a different race. So
yeah. Well, do you have your story planned out? You have your
kind of. It depends. It depends on what I'm doing for race. I'm assuming in terms of like mechanics that it's going to be a charlatan either way.
Fair enough.
But in terms of actual backstory, I do have an idea. But again, it just depends on what I'm doing in terms of race.
Yeah. Oh wait, aren't we also doing expanded backgrounds? I haven't even thought about that.
Oh shit! I didn't realize.
So I'll have to look at that and see which one fits into. I already came up with my backstories. They're locked in. I can't change it anymore. Can't change it now.
Dude, you can't change it.
I can't. I have 3
Stuck.
backstories. So yeah.
I don't remember. Did I have my PC the last time we did the podcast?
Yeah, because we had already started our run by the time we
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you are correct. You are correct.
Yeah.
I'll again, it's been so long I genuinely cannot remember.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a car passing by.
Dude, car. Dude, the car came back for the return of the Earthbound podcast.
The singular car. Yeah.
You just have to pay a car to just drive by your window every so often.
Yeah. Sure. I can do that if you want.
Yeah.
So, I was gonna ask what's new with you, but nothing happened to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, out of like the 3 of us, which one person isn't here,
one person.
Out of the 3 of us,
who that person is.
Who could it be? Out of the 3 of us, I think I live the most boring life out of all of us, just because I'm.
That's because you're a grown adult. You don't still have You do have a propeller hat, but it's not like
Yeah.
You have the.
I got rid of the lollipop, but I kept the propeller hat.
Josh and I still have the lollipop until we finish school.
Yeah. They don't tell you when you graduate. That's when they take it away from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. It's just a lot of working. I do a lot of D&D, like with my IRL friends.
Oh my god! Speaking of which, we actually did our own little game a while back. I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't know if you were talking about something.
I always forget what it's called. What the system is called.
Mouse
Ritter. Mouse Ritter, correct.
Yeah. There's Josh. He was Nimbus Heatfall, and you were Brother Rowan Black, right?
Yes. He was a Sparrow Rider, and I was kind of like a priestly mouse.
Yeah. We actually never. We technically didn't even finish the story, but it's fine. We don't talk about it. We had a fun time.
It was fun regardless, even if we didn't finish it like completely.
It's like we could always go back because I wasn't intending to do it all in one night anyway. But I'm also kind of indifferent to that because Mouse Ritter is a good game. It's not that interesting to me though.
I was gonna say there were some especially battle mechanics, not the battle mechanics themselves, but the level up mechanics that I was a little confused by.
How so?
The fact with the pips and you could turn the pips are the XP, but they're also the currency.
Yeah, that's how D&D was. That's how you were supposed to play D&D back in the day.
It was first edition.
Yeah, that went into I think through AD&D.
Oh, was it?
Actually, maybe not. Okay, I don't think it was 2E AD&D, but I think 1E, and also basic. Cause yeah, it was you get gold and you get XP, and that's how you level up.
Okay.
That was how it was back in the day. That's just the way it was. That's a pretty common system actually. Especially for OSR games.
Okay.
But yeah, pips are just gold, the money, and as you gain
Yeah, no,
money,
I know that. I know that.
You gain experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, I do remember I actually ran the when we were like we ended with the initial quest, and we were like, okay, let's like get our pips together, let's sell some stuff and level up and stuff. I realized I actually ran that part wrong because I was honestly just tired and trying to be done with it.
Yeah,
I would have done that much differently if I still like if I still had energy and we weren't just trying to quickly finish things up because first of all, you guys got like a big ass statue from the
yes,
the
I
town
remember
was
that.
raided. Yes, and normally I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just like, yeah, so you sell it for like this amount of money or whatever. Normally I would have been like, how are you gonna find a seller for this? Because this doesn't make sense. You took the statue that they purposely pushed into a pond so that wouldn't get stolen, and then you stole it and sold it just to some guy who was willing to buy the statue for a lot of money. So,
yeah, dude.
I wouldn't have let you just sell it, but yeah.
Well, it's too late. You let us sell it.
It is. I mean, it doesn't matter that much because I don't. To be honest, I wasn't going to do that to you. We were tired. We'd been playing for like 3 hours.
I don't even think it was like late in terms of when we do like VCs.
No, it wasn't that late, but we've been playing for I think about 3.5. We didn't get to 4, but I think it was a little over 3.
We were like winding down, and I think we were all like exhausted.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. There were a lot of things that I did not necessarily by the book, because also if I did things by the book, you would have literally died the second you entered the village. Because
yeah,
for reference.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you went to this place. I believe it was Stumpsville. You went to and you got to go in and investigate what's going on. And you guys walked to like the front gates through this little tunnel. You walked to the front gate of the village and you tried to open it. And normally it's supposed to be a trap that you like. I don't know, you tie a rope around it and pull it from a distance or something. You disarm it or somehow. You guys just opened it up. So the gate just fell on you. That's how it's rigged to fall.
Yes.
Normally, I believe it was supposed to do 1d20 damage, but you had like 2 HP.
I have
and
2
also,
HP. Yes.
I don't remember how much strength you had, because once you run through HP, it also runs through your strength. But you would have died. You would have instantly died, and I think Josh also would have instantly died, because I was like. You guys pulled it, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to tell them, but I'm going to roll a d20 and see what happens, because I don't want them to die instantly. And then I rolled like a 17, and I was like, okay, they're going to die, so I'm just not going to... I'm going to not kill them.
Yeah, no, I just looked it up. I had 5 strength.
Yeah. Well, you also failed, because there's also a dex save where it's like, okay, if you succeed the dex save, you only take half damage. And then you fail the dex save, and I was like, okay, do I kill both their characters that we did this long introduction for, or do I just make us some stuff up and let us keep playing the game?
That would have been really funny, though.
It would have been funny, but also I was like, I don't want to throw away this whole intro that we went through for like.
Because we did
minutes.
because we spent like a whole week like leading up to it, and where we were like working on characters.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant an in-game week, and I was like, what are you talking
about?
No.
Like in real life.
Spend a while getting the characters together. Yes.
Getting characters, like talking about things, like making sure everything was right,
yeah.
And for all of that to go in vain in like the first hour, and for you to be like, "Oh, you guys die," and then if you just did that and left, I thought that would in retrospect that'd be pretty funny.
It would have been funny. I would have felt kind of bad about it though, especially because this was after I gave you guys. I was like, because I remember I asked you guys, do you want like a short? Do you want to just get right into the action? Do you want like an intro? And you guys were like, yeah, I'll take an intro. And so I ran you through like your hometown and like the journey getting to Stumpsville, right? And then I was like, okay, we did all of that as well. Am I just gonna throw that away and then it just cuts to another group like a few days later, and you're just like, oh yeah, two idiots crushed themselves at the door. What happened?
Yeah, what
Your new
happened,
character
man?
just walks over their bodies, and it's like, oh well.
That would be a fun intro though, but I feel like that'd be something you'd have to like let them know ahead of time.
Yeah. If we were running a different game, I would have been more okay with just killing you straight up. But if we were playing like Morkor or something, you would have just died. But this is
I feel like that feels like a bit I do on one of the Earthbound dungeons.
what, just killing us?
Well, no, I have you guys play like just different characters, and then your actual characters like show up, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what happened to those guys?"
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
It was
well,
it was a pretty fun time.
yeah, but besides that, like I'm very excited to like continue that eventually.
Continue what, Mouser?
Yeah, Mouser, it was very fun.
If
you and I
want to.
we've talked about it before. You and I have a very similar DMing style.
We do. I know. The thing is, I don't know. I just. Well, okay. To be fair, it does depend upon the game. For certain games, it's kind of like it's honestly kind of fun to just have your character die and roll up a new one. But for a lot of them, I just kind of I don't know. I don't want people to just die casually. I want it to be a big thing. Unless you're just being careless and stupid, and you just don't care. It's like, okay, I guess you die because you're not putting like any effort into this. But if it's like an actual character that we've been running with for a while, I'm going to add some other stakes there other than just losing your character, because I just don't think that's very fun.
Yeah, if it's like a character I've been playing as for like months, maybe even years at this point, in like a long running D&D game, and like someone's extremely attached to them, I definitely want to like give them a proper send off, and especially like talk to them like, hey, would you want do you want your character to be revived, or do you want to roll up a new character?
Yeah. Or I mean, like, okay, it depends upon the circumstance, but like even if it's like, yeah, you get beaten by the enemies, maybe it's like you just get captured or something, and now new stakes are put in place. Because it's like, okay, playing if the game is completely like toothless and just nothing happens, and like, yeah, that's not fun, because you need some stakes to keep things exciting and keep you actually trying to like actually stay in the action, trying to stay clever about things, as well as death being a possibility, because again, you don't want to just start playing really fucking stupid, unless you're playing Earthbound Dungeon. But
dude, like in Earthbound Dungeon, the stupidest way is the way forward.
Yeah, Earthbound Dungeon is just yes and pretty much.
It is a yes and shit post for whenever I do Earthbound Dungeon. I'll have like vague notes of like, oh, this is what they encounter. How do they solve it? I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know necessarily about Mouse Rider, because like I said, I would, if you guys were like on your fucking knees begging me to run the second part of that, I would definitely do it. But I can also I'm kind of fine leaving it where it is.
We left off at a good point. We didn't like solve like the big part of it, which was like
you figured out where people were being kept captive.
Yes,
because basically the point is yes, this town got raided, and everyone's missing, and it's like you just got pointed to where they were supposedly taken, and it's like, okay, we got back to town, and next time we're going there. And then it's like, yeah, that would have been potentially fun. But also, actually, the official, because I was just writing this. This is the adventure straight out the book. Is
Yes.
the Stumpsville part, but the second part where we actually go to where they are isn't even in the book. That was complete homebrew. That was just gonna be straight bullshitting. Um, so yeah, but you also would have been able to see more of a hex crawl, which would have been kind of fun. But I don't know. I do want to do more like RPG stuff with our group, other than Earthbound Dungeon, because
Yeah.
I
I mean,
think other games would be
we've
fun.
talked about different ideas.
We have. Um,
I think there are two main prevalent ones. One a little more you're a little more interested in. The
Yeah.
first one, I remember you mentioned you wanted to do like a Star Fox one
Yeah.
shot, or maybe even a campaign. I
was like,
doubt a campaign.
I would be down to test some stuff. I was like, I was gonna
Yes.
figure out how to kind of just run stars without number as a Star Fox thing. Because it actually wouldn't really require much home brewing, really. I would just have to be more comfortable with the system because I'm not super familiar with it, but it seems like it would be good for our purposes. But what was the other one that you were talking about?
The other one we kind of like threw out as a semi, like not entirely serious. It was the Sonic one.
Oh, right, because there is actually a pretty good one. There is a pretty good game for,
Yes.
For that.
I remember we made
More or less.
made
I don't know
characters
that
in the
we-
sense of like we came up with
Yeah.
names.
I don't think we actually made our characters 100% with the thanks, buddy. We didn't 100% make our characters within like the book.
Like we did
But-
the equivalent of just writing things down.
Yeah, and
I mean,
because well, we did some things because like the book it wants you or the game makes you like choose a certain archetype for your character, and I think we chose
Yes.
those. But
Yes.
yeah. Aside from that, it was kind of just bullshitting. We didn't figure out stats or whatever.
Oh wait, speaking of Star Fox, I just remembered.
Oh my god, yeah, the big thing that's well, actually, there's two big things technically because it's been so
Yeah,
long. 'Cause
technically it's
first
two
of
big
all-
things.
First of all, he was in the Mario Galaxy movie, which I did not watch. Did you watch the Mario Galaxy movie?
I did. I went with like 10 other friends. And,
Okay.
honestly, I think I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much as I did. I think I would have enjoyed it still, but I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did if I didn't see it with the 10 other friends.
That's fair.
Just because there were, I think there was like besides us there were like two other groups, and like one group was like a group of like 5 people, and another was like a couple, and so like occasionally one of us would lean over to someone else and just like say something, or we'd be like laughing at jokes. It was just a good time all around.
Yeah. But yeah, Fox was in the movie, and it was kind of a big deal because no one's heard from Fox in a million years.
Yeah, I do wish, because you know what happened with it, right? Where they just spoiled it like a week before the movie was coming out. And
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they posted to like Instagram, right?
they posted to Instagram. I think they posted to Twitter. I saw a couple different places where they posted it, but it's like I feel like it would have hit a lot more of him being like a semi-main character.
Yeah, if it were just a surprise, right?
Yeah, if it was more of a surprise, because they posted it, it took all the shock away. I mean, the movie's been out for a while. I guess I think I should be able to talk about it.
If you
If
haven't watched it
not,
at this point, just pause the video and watch it, and then come back. Okay?
yeah, go. Well, oh wait, you can't even go to theaters. It's not in theaters anymore.
Can you buy it?
Go watch it on like a streaming service or
You
something.
can probably
Or,
get on fucking Amazon or something.
yeah, I think someone just leaked the whole movie on like
It's
Twitter.
probably
at some
on
point.
like a Twitter or something. You can probably find a
Yeah.
Twitter video of it. You just watch it like
Yes.
that. It doesn't.
Anyways, so I think the biggest thing to me that it was because it wasn't revealed beforehand. Mr. Game and Watch makes a cameo.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, and honestly, I think that was my favorite part of the movie, just because of how unexpected it was. And I feel like if I didn't know about Fox, I would have had that exact same energy as I did seeing Mr. Game and Watch, but it would have been sustained a lot longer because Fox was kind of like a main character, while Mr. Game and Watch was a quick cameo.
In weren't there also like Pikmin in the movie or something?
They were like they appeared for like a couple seconds before Fox did, and also I think they also spoiled that too.
Oh, awesome!
Because they did like a teaser trailer type thing where it was like every character in the Mario Galaxy movie, and it was just like a black background, and they would like just flash the character models across the screen, and Pikmin were one of them.
Awesome.
But also, Fox wasn't in that one, so they just could have kept it hidden.
They could have, yeah. And aside from the Mario Galaxy movie, big thing is that they gave like a 10 minutes notice. By the way, they did not tell anyone.
They announced it, and the live stream was happening.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, by the way, in 5 minutes we're gonna do a Star Fox Nintendo Direct." And it's like, oh, okay. I didn't even know about it because I'm not on. I don't have like any social media. I don't know anything that's happening ever. No one can talk to me about anything. But my friend texted me, and they were like, "Hey, are you watching Nintendo Direct?" And I was like, "I don't know." I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I am now." I was like 2 or 3 minutes late, I think. Yeah. I was like, it's kind of crazy. Star Fox 64 remake, which I know people are mad about a few things about that. I choose to be an optimist. Okay, I'm happy. I'm just a happy, peaceful soul.
Specifically when it comes to Star Fox.
Yeah. Well, also because people complain. It's like they've already remade Star Fox 64 several times. Not to mention how many times they've now technically retold the Lylat Wars, because reminder, Star Fox for the Super Nintendo was Lylat Wars, and then they were like, oh, we can do that better. Star Fox 64 is Lylat Wars, but for real. And then they remade 64 for the 3DS, which was a good remake, but it doesn't really do anything new. So I don't even care that that's a remake. That doesn't bother me. Star Fox Zero is basically it's not exactly I guess it's a remake. It's not very similar to Star Fox 64, to be honest. They do a lot of stuff that I don't care for. And it's not as good. So no one cares about Star Fox Zero. And now they're again doing a Star Fox 64 remake. This one looks excellent, and it looks like it is super close to the original game but modernized, which I like. So yeah. Also, they've refreshed all of the character designs. Some people don't like it. I actually really like it. At first, the one thing that shocked me at first was looking at Slippy. But honestly,
I like Slippy.
Yeah, I guess in Star Fox 64, which I've played a billion hours of, he just looks like a little Muppet, which to be fair, everyone does, but Slippy especially, it just gives me Muppet vibes. So I was like, oh, he has like skin now, which freaks me out. But okay, whatever. That's just how it is. I really like the designs. And people mostly comment upon Star Fox team designs. Star Wolf, I think looks excellent. I think the Star Wolf designs are perfect. Yeah. The one issue that I have with the designs is that their legs are weird and they're short. They have short animal legs now instead of like the full boot legs.
Yes.
Which I think would have been cooler, but whatever. It's overall, I still really like the designs. And it seems like it's going to be very cool. I am not going to play it though, so it is what it is. But my hope is that this game does well enough that they decide to make more Star Fox games. Because I feel like. No,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I feel
what
like
I was saying.
Okay, I knew you were gonna do that.
Okay, you go.
Okay. I go?
No, I go.
Okay, you go.
So you go. So anyway, I don't remember what I was going to talk about.
I do.
Oh, okay. So what was I going to talk about? Since you remember.
Oh, so I think you were gonna. Anyway, so I was gonna say, like, I believe I've heard people talk about it, but and I'm part of me is kind of worried that it might be true, but like the okay, it's like a two-part thing. The first part is this is them testing the water in terms of them like gauging interest in like a Star Fox as a whole.
Yeah.
Like just to see like how like people are, if people are interested in it, and in a way it's also kind of like rebooting the designs to see like kind of put them in a different and unique style.
Yeah.
But what I also heard is that they're doing this. They're essentially rebooting Star Fox 64 for like the fifth time, just because that's just what Miyamoto wants to do again. He's just like, oh, let's do Star Fox 64. That was fun.
And?
Yeah, and just people are worried about it, just thinking that it's going to just be another pointless reboot with nothing. Like, it's going to be like the one on the 3DS, which I always it's Star Fox Zero, right?
No, the one Star Fox Zero was for the Wii U. The one for the 3DS was just a straight up remake. It was not a reboot. It's just making it playable for modern audiences. Zero did some stuff that was different. The issue with Zero wasn't even that it was a remake. It was that it was stupid. But no, I mean I get it that like it is tiring that they're not moving on, but also like I'm not sure what else they should do necessarily, because if they continued with the old story from like Star Fox Assault and Star Fox Adventures, Fox they're not going to do anything with Star Fox Command. That shit it doesn't count. That was basically that's one canon ending to the series, Star Fox Command. I actually really like the game, but they could not continue with the GameCube games because no one is familiar with that except for people who are like 30 and also me. So they're not that's not really viable for them. I do think that like they could do like a totally different plot that's like, I don't know, maybe we beat Andros a long time ago and now we're going on some other adventure. They could do that. Or else they could just do the Nintendo thing where they don't fucking care about the plot, because like what is Mario's plot anyway? Does anything ever really happen? I don't know, man.
I mean, kind of.
Nothing happens in Mario, okay? But yeah, I mean, I think it's a difficult decision for them to make. I don't think it's unreasonable for them to go back to the Lylat Wars, because that's more recognizable. And maybe more financially viable than them doing something completely new. Because also, for some reason, every time they do something new that's fucking awesome, people say it's stupid. The only thing that they did that was new that sucked, aside from Zero, was adding Crystal. I fucking hate Crystal. Crystal, I hope that they never bring her back, and she burns eternally. But
people really like Crystal.
Crystal as a character is fucking stupid. I hate Crystal. Her original voice actor for Star Fox Adventures is actually apparently a really cool person who like genuinely cares about the community. But the character sucks. The character is stupid.
Explain.
She's just annoying. She just causes problems. She doesn't do anything. She's not interesting. Okay,
man.
I just don't like her. I know. I don't like her. If I saw her, I would potentially shove her.
Well, just like how hard?
I would shove her into a body of water.
Do you think she'd float?
Um, I, I don't know. Probably.
Do you think she'd float, or do you think she'd sink like a rock?
I think she would sink like a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just. Okay, actually, one thing I do want to talk about the new redesigns is that so the character Kat, who I doubt anyone actually knows except for me and people who actually care about Star Fox. People don't like her redesign. I think it's actually the perfect redesign. I think it is way better than her her design in Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64 is an amazing game. Her design in that game sucked though. It was literally, how do I make a female character who is implied to have like previously been in a relationship with Falco? Oh yeah, let's like make a pink cat, even though like a pink cat who is like super like clean and just like normal looking, not even though she's like known, she's canonically like a known criminal, she is an outlaw. She just looks normal. It's like, okay, the new game makes her look actually like a criminal, makes her look kind of scary, and it's like, yeah, that's reasonable. She's like a space pirate. She's an outlaw. She should probably look kind of weird or disheveled, right? But people are complaining about it, and I think people just suck. They don't know
I mean, people. I feel like people will complain about design change regardless of like if the character was relevant or not.
People complain about like Fox's design. I think Fox looks awesome.
I will say I enjoy. I at first was a little off put by Fox, but like I think my favorite form of him is like I looked at his render. I really like his render for some reason.
Yeah. Well, also if you look at James and you think he sucks, you should probably like blow up or something, because
James is awesome.
He looks actually badass. He has so much.
I really like how they incorporated the shades with like a scouter type thing. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I actually did want to say to go off of what you said before, Peppy and Slippy, I really like their new designs.
Peppy looks exactly the way he should. Peppy looks perfect.
Peppy looks amazing.
I would change literally nothing about the way Peppy looks. Yeah. Slippy, I think is fine as well. Falco, I understand why people are split about Falco.
I was about to say,
I think Falco's cool, but I understand why people wouldn't like it.
Falco is like the one that I'm like very iffy on in terms of character design. Just because like he looks like he's like a little too skinny. Like he looks like malnourished almost in some aspects.
Yeah, fair enough. He could be maybe a little bit wider.
Yeah,
he's definitely very lean, very he's a beanstalk kind of guy. But yeah. I do think, okay, another design I think that they actually did way better than past games was Andrew, nephew of Andros.
Oh yes, you showed me that, and I was like, damn, that looks great.
He's literally, he actually looks like Andros.
Dude,
he looks like this rich,
so good,
snobby kid, right? Yeah, he's like this actual aristocrat now. He's not just like a whiny like little loser. Because also, okay, in 64. He looks kind of weird in 64. I'm gonna be honest. But it wasn't that bad because everyone's like it was such a low quality like the such a low quality renders that you'd be looking at that like it didn't really matter. It wasn't until like Assault that he started to look really weird because they just made his head super like tall.
Yes.
Like it was weirdly stretched like vertically, and I don't care for it.
That's how I feel about the new Falco. It feels like too stretched.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I did not care for Andrew's old design. I think it's much better now. I think Pigma looks
Dude,
exactly
I was
how
just
it
about to
look.
say, I love Pigma's new design.
Yeah, yeah. Same with Leon. Leon actually looks really sketchy. I would not want to be around that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Same with Wolf, but we haven't had a good look at Wolf yet, which I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, I think the most we've had is like a very like small, low quality thing.
Yeah, there you get a very small glimpse of him. But yeah. One thing that I do want to mention that because I think actually this game is being made by a Western team. It was kind of I think it's outsourced actually. It's not necessarily by Nintendo.
Oh.
Which is probably a big influence on a lot of it because designs are very different, and I think to me it felt a lot more Western.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
At first, I didn't know that. I thought like, oh, maybe Nintendo's just trying. They're just trying to a more Western kind of gritty style for it. But no,
That's exactly what I thought until you until you said like 5 seconds ago that it was outsourced.
Well, maybe that they did want to actually change the style like that, which is why they gave it to a Western team. I have no idea, but it does definitely give me that vibe. It also okay. You hadn't seen a Fox in Space, right?
I don't think so.
It feels a lot like Fox in Space in certain ways, especially some of the designs. If you don't know what Fox in Space is, basically it's this fan animation. There's 2 episodes right now. Third, and it's going to be the final one, is coming out I think this year. I think it's supposed to come out actually fairly soon, like in the next few months. Hopefully, I have no idea. But it's basically just a Star Fox fan series, kind of like more of a political thriller retelling of it. I'm a huge fan of it, and yeah, I'm excited to see the next episode come out. But yeah, it feels a lot more like that. It's a pretty gritty thing. There's the designs are kind of similar. They don't the legs aren't weird, but otherwise the designs are not that far off. And also Falco is Italian.
Like
He's he, not literally, but he like stereotypically like Italian American.
I was gonna say like you're like almost like New York or Bostonian.
Yeah, kind of like you.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah. You if you're watching this, you should stop watching right now and watch all of Fox in Space, and then come back.
Yeah.
And
okay. Yeah. So you have 2 pieces of homework. You had to go watch. You have to do 2 pieces of homework for this episode. You have to watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and then you also have to watch a Fox in Space.
Yeah, both episodes. The first episode isn't that long. It's like 20 minutes. The second one's like 40 minutes though, so it's gonna take a while.
So you technically have to watch 2 feature-length movies.
So sit down for a while and watch those.
Yeah, Franco, you got to go watch those.
Yeah, well, Franco can because he hasn't played Star Fox 64 yet.
Oh, yeah. His whole like, he's a really big fan of Sonic, but the fact that he's going through every single Sonic game in order to read a comic is so funny to me.
Yeah. And also, he's not going to play Star Fox 64 until he beats Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, which makes no sense because Star Fox 64 is just the retelling of the same events. It's literally just a better game. Franco, please don't play Star Fox 2 because it's not canon. It's kind of a cool game, but don't bother. Don't waste your time.
He's going to exclusively play Star Fox 2.
The thing is, he would probably not even like. That would be like the only one he'd like. He would like that in Star Fox Zero and like Star Fox Guard and none of the other ones because he's gonna be weird like that. Except Star Fox 2 it's a good game. I haven't played it that much because I'm not good at the Super Nintendo games, but it's an interesting game. So yeah. listen, man. I just really want another game like Assault. Star Fox Assault is a really good game. Like, it could be so much better, but it's a good game. Yeah. Anyway, getting off of the Star Fox topic, what, oh my god. You know one thing that we didn't talk about?
What?
Tomodachi.
Oh, right, yeah. That was like a whole thing.
That was a big thing. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have the game. I have the case right here. I don't have the Switch right here because I have it in like another room where it's charging. But yeah, it's very fun. The Mii Maker is actually insanely good. I really like all of the creative control they give you.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
a fun
How many Miis have you made?
I'm not even at 40. I know that. I'm somewhere in the 30 range. But the thing is that I kind of don't want to add more right now because in Tomodachi, 30 Miis is like whatever, right? It's like, yeah, to get a really bustling island, I gotta get to like 50, 60, something like that. In this game, all of the Miis do so much more. All of your islanders, they do so much, and they interact in way more complex ways. They have way more in-depth relationships, and like just stuff to keep track of in general. That I'm feeling already kind of overwhelmed with my current number. So I haven't added any in a little while. That's kind of a lie. I had one recently that was just an old D&D character I played, but otherwise I don't know. I haven't really been adding any. Also, I noticed Josh is on his online on his phone.
Do you think he meant right now that we were starting?
Maybe, quite possibly.
There's a chance that he thinks that 6:30 CST is right now.
Maybe.
We'll see.
But yeah, I mean, you've seen people play it. It's a very cool game.
Yes, I have.
Awesome
I've heard like many. The way Akai plays it is like a psychopath.
Akai, listen. Whatever you do, if you're wondering whether you should get the game, don't look at Akai's footage because that's gonna make you think I should never play this game. It's like, okay, it's like, you know how sometimes it's like there's bad gameplay that's kind of like the mobile game ads where it's like they purposely are being stupid to make you want to play the game and do it right. His is bad, but not even in that way. It doesn't even make you want to do it right. It just makes you want to be done.
Yeah, it makes you just not want to interact with this game ever.
So yeah, I know.
But yeah, I've seen I've watched you. I haven't watched you play it because you've only sent it through like screenshots.
Yeah,
but
I don't have.
I've watched Saren play it, and they just like record. They just record it with like a camera, and it seems like they're having a very fun time with it. I like at first I really wanted to get it just because I thought it would be very fun. But the thing is, like, I don't think I could invest the time and effort needed in order to like actually like do upkeep with all the Miis.
You don't really need to do upkeep. It's not like Animal Crossing. But I mean that's fair regardless. Yeah, because I don't play it every single day, and I still make a lot of progress. I think I'm level 70 something.
How long would you say you play it for, like daily?
I don't know daily because I guess because I don't. The thing is, okay, on a day that I play it, I will usually sit down. I will do it in sessions of like maybe an hour and a half. I'll say, I'll sit down every 2-3 days, just like see what's going on. Some days are longer than others. Sometimes it's like I actually want to like it kind of depends on what my purposes are, because otherwise it's like, okay, let me get an update on what's going on, what's everyone's relationships like, but I don't feel like doing anything that creative. Other days it's like I kind of want to make some items and like design my island, and then that's when you start to spend a lot more time, is when you're actually like drawing tiles and stuff, drawing items.
Yeah.
And that's really fun, and it's actually really rewarding to see your island come together and be like kind of cool, because right now I like the way my island looks. I haven't done a lot of custom like tiles and stuff, but I think I just with what I've used from like the base game has been I think I've done a good job, but I kind of want to go harder at it, which I might at some point. I might genuinely go really hard and make a bigger design, but for now I'm kind of taking it easy. I don't feel like spending a really long time in the editing program. So, yeah. One thing that I kind of okay, the their editor is mostly really good, but I wish it had actually like persistent layers, because you can do a layering thing, but it's basically just the layer of everything you've drawn so far, and then another layer, which is the thing you're currently drawing.
Yeah.
So you can't save multiple layers like at a time and move them around like after one another, which I know is it kind of not great in my mind. It's a little bit frustrating to work with, but
yeah,
it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I've like a bunch, because I've seen you guys play it, and I've seen screenshots of a bunch of my IRL friends like playing it, where they just send pictures. One of my IRL friends just sent like create like a TV that is just the Sonic Adventure 2 like title screen. It took them like 2 weeks to make.
Pixel by pixel.
No, that they literally were doing it pixel by pixel.
Yeah. That is very impressive. Because okay, it does help with you can get some like for certain designs, like for the TV and stuff. If you're making like a game or a movie or something, you can get the preset design of like, hey, I actually start with a TV that I can then draw my image onto, rather than just having a completely blank slate and having to draw the TV as well, which would be annoying. Same with like books and stuff. So yeah, I have no idea if I'm ever gonna actually go super far with the design stuff. I kind of am only gonna do as much as I'm having like actual fun. I don't listen. Games are fun. I don't want games to be a chore, so I'm not gonna go that hard at it. I'm not gonna make Sonic Adventure 2's title screen.
Why not?
I don't have that kind of dedication. I wouldn't have fun doing it. I would freak out. I can't do pixel by pixel drawing. I just kind of walk in and screw around for a little bit, which is not walking in actually. I'm just screwing around. I made one item I made was I made Cyberpunk 2077, and all it was, I just put text that said Cyberpunk 2077, and I drew a really shitty Johnny, and I was like, I'm calling it a day there. I also made a custom wallpaper interior design that's just a skateboarding horse,
dude,
with flames coming off of it, and it's glowing.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. So far there's actually only one. It was weird. So in like the first like few days that I had it, two of my Islanders got married, then also had a kid, and since then, I think only one other marriage has happened, and no other kids have been had. So
damn.
It moved really fast early on, and then just completely stopped. In fact, there's not even a whole lot of relationships on my island right now. Maybe I just need people to meet each other more often. You don't have to force them. There's other ways for people to meet and gain crushes.
Well, I'm saying you have to force them.
Yes and no. I can try. But yeah, well, also it's annoying because some people just have crushes for like several weeks and don't do anything about it. So I don't know. Rickon's really been pissing me off.
Dude, what is he doing?
I mean, do I want to give? Do you want the scoop on what Rickon's been doing?
I do.
So, okay, listen, it wasn't intentional, but Rickon, like in the first few, I think it was maybe even like day 2 or something. Rickon got a crush on Saren, and I was like, oh, well, I guess that's happening. They actually give you a confirmation whether they're like,
yes,
can I have a crush on?
I've seen
I
that.
just say
It's
yes
like,
every single time. I just think it's more. I did this in Tomodachi. I just say yes to everything. I'm only yes and. But so then he didn't do anything for a long time, and then randomly Saren also got a mutual crush on him, and they're both giving up and not doing anything.
Why?
I don't know. Why don't you guys do something about it? I don't know. I can't do anything about it. I can't force them to admit anything. They're just standing around and freaking out. Also, Sentinel Mervin, he has a crush on Nira from Baldur's Gate 1. It's my favorite Baldur's Gate 1 character. Technically Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. She wasn't in the OG 90s game. But he's been at that for like 2 weeks and hasn't done anything about it. And I'm not happy about it. I want to slap him silly. He's actually like one of my worst Islanders right now. There's also a period of time where... Okay, one thing I actually like about this is that friends can become ex-friends if they get into a really bad argument and don't make up.
Mm-hmm.
Because in Tomodachi, they would, I think, stay friends, but like they would just have a low relationship. Now there's like an official step for it. There was a point where Eikai got into a fight with Peach, and then immediately after also Mario, and they both said, "I don't want to be friends with Eikai anymore." And for a while, they just did not like Eikai. I think they all made up at some point, but they both cut off Eikai for a period of time. It's really funny. But yeah, I don't remember. You haven't had like any cool relationship stuff. You haven't had any crushes. No one's had a crush on you, but I think Peach has a like crush on Dr. Freak though.
I forgot that you had. I forgot that you had Dr. Freak on your island.
Yeah. Dr. Freak is basically just you, but with glasses and a different hairstyle, which is another singular hair, but slightly less curvy.
I do think it's very funny that on all 3 islands, people have just made me like absolute horrific creature.
Eikai's was the worst. Okay,
Eikai's was the worst.
I like to think you're charming in a very weird way on Saren's island and mine to an extent. On Eikai, it's just I would run if I saw you.
I look like a freak.
You look like an analog horror character.
Yeah, I look like it's like in analog horrors they do like a static jump scare where it's just an image.
Yeah. Yeah, but okay. Well, Josh isn't here, but he did something recently that I feel like we should update everyone on. You know what I'm talking about. Basically,
the
other day, so Josh went out and he decided that he was gonna